to finish your testimony.
Rick Vezie, 446 Walker Avenue. Who would have thought there'd be two Appendix J's, you know? Difference is that this Appendix J could cost a lot of people their lives. So the study that you folks had done was great. Ran scenarios, you know, on evacuation times. And those evacuation times involve various zones in the city and combinations thereof. The problem is that, you know, that outfit's from New York, I believe. The problem is that here in the West, we have different fires. And 2014, Weed, Appendix J. 2018, Paradise, California, Appendix J. 2020, Talent in Phoenix, Appendix J. These are fires that started either at the border or beyond the border of a town and basically burned through the town, causing an intense evacuation load for the towns. Here in Ashland, we have some problems. So, but the study didn't really cover that until the very last Appendix J. And it was actually more of an afterthought than anything else. It seemed like they called it a what-if scenarios. What if a fire started at one end of the town and everybody had to evacuate the other end of the town? It did one with a fire from the south, people evacuating to the north, and a fire to the north, people evacuating to the south. I looked at those in Appendix J, and that's what this math represents. And I'm hoping tonight to make an absolute fool out of myself, and I'm hoping that you will be able to tell me that I'm wrong. I really do. Because the alternative is horrible. Look at the numbers. This is simple math. So I took the easier of the two options, the one, the safer one, the one where the fire starts south of town, people are evacuating to the north. That one only took 5 hours and 35 minutes for 90% evacuation. 5 hours and 35 minutes, you know. If the fire moves at 2.5 miles per hour, which Alameda, you know, on the radar it showed 2.5 miles an hour, the boots on the ground said it moved much more quickly than that. Paradise, California moved at 5 miles an hour. So, but let's say 2.5 miles an hour. It'll burn through our 4.5 mile long town in 1.8 hours. Now, if it's going to take you 5.58 hours to evacuate the town, what does that mean? What that means is all in the animation where all those red lines are, you know, traffic clogged up and hardly moving, means that there's this big thing that's coming and overtaking it. So what you end up with is, under those circumstances, if you look at the math, you end up with 6,919 people, and I didn't even include the shadow areas, 6,919 people that get to evacuate. So what happens to the other 14,530? What do you think happens to them? Anybody have an idea? You ever leave chicken on the barbecue too long? We don't have enough evacuation routes in this town. You guys have been, you know, harassed by people. Everybody wants money. I want gravel. I want evacuation routes. Back in September of 2020, after Alameda, I sent an idea to the city, provided 5 additional evacuation routes, 5 additional ways to get people out of the city. We have one now off North Mountain that's going to be clogged in a heartbeat by Skylark and the surrounding areas, so most of the town won't be able to utilize that. You know, so the bottom line is we have options that are just being ignored to save people's lives. We have an existing off Croson onto the freeway that was used for the Welcome Center. It's there. It's just gated. It's a single lane, but that could really help evaluate Oak Knoll. You know, so I'm trying to paint a picture for you folks that's horrible. I'm trying to get you to try to understand the thing that's been going through my head, and I hope I'm nuts, okay? But I'm trying to get you to understand what's going through my head, where we have a bunch of people panicking, trying to get through town, get out of town, and a fire that's burning faster than they can move. What does that produce? So I'd encourage you all to watch that Frontline video again. I've been hammering away at it on next door. Fire in Paradise, watch it. Get a feel for what that was like for those people. People knocked Paradise. They lost 86 people, right? They evacuated 50,000. What are we going to do? We're going to be sorry after the fact? We're going to tell those 14,530 people.
Thank you, Mr. Vezie.
So that's,
We'll, just so you know, the requirements here that we can't interact, so you won't get any questions from us. But we appreciate this information
Okay.
and you bringing it forward and your patience this evening. And we need to get another person on, and then I think we've probably got one more item we have to
Right.
hit tonight. But thank you so much for coming.
yeah, you're welcome.
Linda Peterson Adams, and I'll hand it back to you now.